friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to just a hangout and journal with me. Journal with me. I need to get so much done. I have a list here. I'm not exaggerating of like 30 things I need to do down here. That's not upstairs adulting. That's down here things. So yeah. I am in the midst of finishing February. I have to get done with all of this. I can't take it anymore. Today is the 28th of February. So I'd like to play in my journal a little bit, bring you guys along for the ride. And then I would like to essentially be done. And by done, I mean like things are on the pages. I will have to go back and write or, get it finished. But I normally do that like off camera, maybe upstairs watching TV or down here watching a movie where my brain can just kind of be in my own space and whatnot. So, for the most part, we're in a good spot. Okay. I'm going to pull this stuff from the front cover. I also want to say that I fell in love with this little journal more so than I thought I would. And I'm conscious of the fact I have one of my favorite cozy, comfy sweaters on. It's like a giant hug, okay? And it's gray outside and cold. However, I just watched Lydia's video over at February and June, and she had this like bright green sweater on, and I was like, oh, I need a bright green sweater. I keep all my sweaters on one part of my closet, one, and I have like gray and brown and beige and black, and I don't have any bright sweaters. That's not true. I have one green goose sweater that I bought last year. So I will be kind of refreshing my closet a little bit as well. I like to pull out and put to the front of my closet like more of the colors I want to wear that month. But I was really conscious of like, if I had this sweater, but like in a bright color, like, ooh, like the green specifically, because we're going into March, which is the start of spring here. Anyway, I don't know. I was inspired by her sweater today, which I commented on her. Okay. I think because I don't quite know what else I'm going to do with this, I think I would like to make it the cover. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I'm going to be really honest because this is felt, obviously. And I don't know how it will stand the test of time, but we're going to see. It's fine. Let's just glue it on. I'm going to just try some Aleene's tacky glue. If it doesn't work, we'll address that situation with future Allison. I hope this dries clear. I think it does. If not, it's going to show through this, the felt, but that's also okay. We'll, again, cross that bridge later. I will spread it out a little bit so it's flat, and then it's just soaking right into this felt. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, again, don't know if we don't try. Okay. I'm going to put it right like that. Now, I would like to put this on here. The question is, do we leave it white? And I'm thinking white's an easy choice. Like, that would definitely work. I'm wondering if we want to bring out any of these colors. Pink is the obvious easy one. I'm a little bit drawn to this color down here. I don't know what this color down here is, but that's the one I want. So it's like this orange. I can tell you exactly what it is. It's this color of crayon that I'm obsessed with. See, when you get out supplies and you don't, like this. See that? But I don't think I want to crayon this. And these are kind of weird crayons. If you're new here, I have a monthly challenge of, see this gold. I mean, it's just gone in my palette. I have a monthly challenge of using an item every day in your journal. And last month being January, the item was colored pencils or crayons. I'm definitely not doing pink. Yeah, I need to Do you guys know if these are refillable? Not refillable. Do you get replaceable, these little tiny things? Or I know higher end companies sell these or artists sell these. I'm wondering if there's a squeezable watercolor I could squeeze into here and refill these. Could you help me with that? I literally don't know, but I'm wondering if it wouldn't be like this. These are Jane Davenport, which I absolutely love, and I love the tin. I love them all. But I'm wondering if I could refill these somehow. Could someone that knows more than I let me know? That'd be amazing. Let's try it. I'm feeling daring. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think if we try this, I'm feeling a little artsy. I'm feeling a little, daring. Now I can't get another one of these Februaries, but because I got it out of the trash. Again, if you're new here, welcome. I work at an elementary school, and the amount of things I find in the trash hurts my heart. So these are very, very waxy, but I found them after the challenge when I cleaned my craft room. I know, but I'm sure I got them to take to school, but I'm going to leave them down here. I have reached for them like 3 times since I found them, so that's a good thing. That's the whole purpose of my challenge, is to reach for things that you don't ever use. And then, oh my goodness. I need to, I just got a few texts. So, I'm going to just put some paint over it. We're just going to mix some stuff, and this is pretty gold. Oh, see, so it's not going to pick up on that crayon because it's so waxy. That's very interesting. Well, that's okay because the crayon only went to some places. So this gold's pretty dark compared to that top color. So we can just keep adding some layers, but let's see if we like this kind of look. Let's see if this is what we're going for here. Yeah, that's better, right? And I would definitely going to put it like on a tilt. We could even ink around the edges with a pink or a red or something like that. This is actually turning out great. Okay. So that's kind of that gold on that one. And then let's see, I have nothing left in this. This is the color I want right here. And I've used obviously every, ouch, you can see I'm digging into this corner right here. Let's see if we can brighten that up just a little bit, because the other gold was actually like a gold, and this is actually, oh, it's called mango. Ooh, well, isn't that fun? I don't know if they sell these palettes anymore. I haven't looked for them. I have more than I need in watercolors, probably, again, like I always say, the rest of my life. But I would be open to ideas of more. I love the little palettes. I have a little box that holds all 310s right here next to me, and it's super accessible and fun. Okay, I just want to see if we can get this to a place where we can play with it a little bit. It's pretty wet, so I think I'll leave it aside so I don't burn this paper. But it's drying fairly nicely. And I'm telling you, I have swings into craftiness of, that's not the one I wanted. Where I feel, ooh, that's not good. I mean, it's not bad. It just fell down flat and I want them on their edge. Where I feel like I want to spend a little bit more time being artsy, like playing with watercolors and stuff. And then there's other days where I'm like, no. So, which one did I just opened this one. Okay, so this is the one we want here. Every little tin was its own name. These are just so fun. I mean, high-end artists use these little, they're mobile, right? They have a little ring on the back so you can hold them onto your hand and not drop it. And then you have a little palette, right? You can, you know, do this and paint your little whatever. Obviously way outside of my level of crafting. However, Let's pick up. I just want to do this because the paper's still a little wet. You can see it's going to pull it a little bit into there, like absorb it a little bit. You guys, I'm a little stuffy this morning. I do apologize. I don't mean to snort kind of in your ear. Yeah, that's it. I'm a little stuffy this morning. So, all right, let's try that. Okay, I'm in love with that. Yep. And it's not even, the expectation is not perfection, but it's lovely. Okay, I think that's going to be lovely. I'm going to leave it over here again just to dry a little bit. So okay, perfect. So we are doing okay. I want to come back and put together some of these pages that are kind of missing, if you will. Now, this is my mom. Oh my gosh. On her birthday in Hawaii. And I feel like, so I have some tapes like right in front of me that we could use that are a little bit tropical. I mean, I have this, which probably goes better and has a blue background. It's not Hawaiian, it's just floral. All right. This is obviously a thing I ripped off of, it's a huge piece of scrapbooking paper, but I've been using just the words on here, right? And I like the ripped edge, so I think we'll just keep it. If I can rip this little piece off. You guys, my nails are horrendous. They're in their like worst state of, I will be putting new nails on tomorrow. It's like a gel overcoat or whatever, so I know it's not super healthy for your nails. Nothing is healthy for your nails except your natural nails, right? But they're so weak right now. I got to do a little something. I normally just put like a clear coat of growth stuff on, and sometimes they're a little bit better, but well, that's a bummer. I ripped it the wrong way, didn't I? Okay. You guys know the deal with cardstock. You rip it one way, you'll get the white edge, and I want the white edge on the back. We're not going to get it the whole way. This is really, really tight to my words. But we're going to try it and see what we get. And okay, that's where we're at. We get what we get, right? And we don't pitch a fit. Okay. The only thing I'm willing to do on this is so funny because I specifically kept this picture because she never wears pink. She does not like pink. I know, right? Whoever says that. And because blue's her favorite color. So I think I am willing to kind of negotiate where I put this. I'd like it to see where it says happy birthday, as opposed to if I use this edge, we just get dear sweet one, happy birthday. Well, we could do that one too, I guess. If I start it here, I mean, we obviously waste some paper, but I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I kept this picture of my mom. It's not the greatest picture at all. She's having breakfast, obviously, on the deck in Hawaii. My sister made her. My sister's an amazing cook, and I don't know. She made her some frittata or some, I don't even know, and handmade sourdough bread or some, I don't know. Anyway. I'm just trying to think how we want to mount some things here, but she never wears pink, but she had obviously gotten up but my sadness is it didn't print pink is my whole part of the story. So I kept this picture because I just thought it was so funny on her birthday that she had this like ridiculous hat on and this pink shirt. Anyway, but it loses some of its oomph because it doesn't show up pink. Is anybody going to know? No, they're not. No, they're not. This page is actually longer than I thought. Do you see the white edge here? Because I glued this on. It was white. This page was the blue. This was white, and I glued another piece of this blue on, and it was only this size. So we have this white edge. I cut it short is what I'm trying to tell you. But that's okay. We're just going to do that. It's fine. Okay, so this can go here. We could tuck it a little bit under this edge is what I was playing with. We could mount it on other things. I'm not too sure I need to do either one of those. I thought this little today thing was cute. She is a groundhog. This is this little guy. This, what did I even do here? I don't even know. I guess I made it a corner tuck. So if we wanted to make another journal card, like we could make a journal card, like a tag. That's kind of cute. Or we could just flip this kind of like this and leave this little guy. We could glue this down essentially. We don't need him even to come out. And I guess I like that. I'm trying to envision. So if we had a tag, let me pull a tag here. Oh, well, see, this is cute though. Oh, so for those of you, oh my gosh. So this is the tag that's in, oh God, this is a good tag. This is from Sweet Deidre. October of 24. Now, again, if you're new here, I have a monthly challenge item of every month. And so I'm just going to write down who's in this video or who I mentioned. I'll try and tag people below. You guys, sometimes I forget, and please forgive me. Please forgive me. Who else did I mention? What else did we talk about? I'll rewatch it. Anyway, this month coming up, that's going to be March, right? Tomorrow is March. The item of the month is hoarded items. Okay. So this is a perfect example of that. I don't want to use it. It's never been used. Why? Because it's not on the perfect page. And can I make another one? No, I can't. But this might be the perfect page because, again, also, my mom invited me to go to Hawaii with them. The person that was going to go with them couldn't go because of a family, whatever. And so she called me. I already told this story, so I apologize if it's repeat for some of you, and I was like, Mom, I can't go. So they went for 2 weeks. And so this is Don't Be Jelly. So this is actually a really perfect card for this day with this little, okay. So we are going to, let me go ahead and just glue this little edge down. We're going to make a pocket, not a corner tuck. I don't think it really matters, but we'll put a little glue here and get this down. And then Deidre's sweet tag will find its way into a journal finally. Okay. So now that we have a tag, but that is not the plan I wanted. Sorry, this glue's ooching out and I'm just going to rub it off here so it doesn't glue my journal together. Okay. I love this so much. So maybe I really liked him coming out of his pocket. I mean, he still could because it's kind of like coming out of the ground, right? Here's this one over here. I already said I had work and pickleball. So this journaling is maybe essentially done, except for this, like about my mom's birthday. So we could tuck her in here. We could tuck this little guy in here and we could do our journaling in here. It doesn't have to go all the way in. Obviously we can leave it out here. We could just leave her kind of up here like this. We could mount her on, we could mount her, see the cream, although it doesn't match this paper over here. We could mount her on something to get like a little bit bigger spot. but I'm not too sure I need that. Maybe it's just the cream I don't like. What happens if we put her on some color? I don't like this card, but I'm just as an example. Well, that's interesting. I actually like this card. So why? Because this color and this color is kind of the tie-in, right? Do I need this for the rest of the month is the question. So what I want to do real quickly, is drop stuff on the floor. What I want to do real quickly is like look through if I have another kind of background that might work. I don't like that one as much, right? So I'm definitely looking for something kind of lighter. And maybe we just don't need to use the heart is what my, is that the same? Is that different? What's happening? These are the same. Different? Remember today. Ah, perfect. Okay, well, we're going to pull both of those. And that allows me not to use the heart because I might use it on a different page. I actually like this Remember Today with the pink. I know every story begins with just one word. Just so you know, this I absolutely love for the start of a baby journal. I think it is the sweetest thing. I used it before on a baby page for a friend, and then it had their name, like the baby's name, and I don't know. I thought it was cute. I also think it'd be cute for like a wedding, but I would cross this off and like put a 2 over it and then put I do, right? Anyway, that's just my brain. What time is it? I'll tell you what time it is because my watch, it only tells time right now. It has quit again. It's 11:20. At this point, it is not the watch because I got a watch replacement. And I call Garmin all the time, probably 6 times a year, to reset my watch. It disconnects from my phone. So at this point, it's got to be my phone because my husband and my son's watch never disconnect. So, I mean, literally, it was tracking me yesterday till like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then it just disconnected from Bluetooth. And I can't get it reconnected. And it's just such a pain. And even when I call them, it takes us like a half an hour to reset. I have to disconnect everything, reconnect, reselect. It's such a pain. And I've been so frustrated with it. And I'm grateful that they're willing to walk me through the process. But at this point, it has to be my phone that's like, when it updates or whatever, but my phone didn't update yesterday. I mean, that's what the ladies have told me or the guy or whoever I talked to that month. Anyway, super frustrating, but it does still tell time. So it's 11:20. It would still clock things if I wanted to clock things like a workout, but I didn't go to workout this morning. Talk about being on the wagon, off the wagon. I guess I'm off the wagon if I'm not working out. I don't know. I'm going to keep him white. I like these white hearts. I like this. I will come back in and give a little bit of glue to this just so I don't screw it up any more than I already have. Isn't this the cutest tag though, Deidre? I love it so much. I always appreciate your thoughtfulness and creativeness. And she's just like always so sweet and kind. So it's actually the perfect tag. And that page is now done. Okay, let's go. This page is done with journaling. I think we've worked on this one together. So essentially it's done work, gym, and dinner. I don't know. I already journaled this. It's sad because this is a fun this is a fun page, like with this bag. I really like this idea that I put it in here, but it's kind of wasted because I don't have that much to journal because I thought this was going to be the day that I took the Valentine's, but it turned out not to be. And so, you know how it goes. I glued it into my journal and then it didn't happen, is basically the end of that story. Oh, I still have this little pineapple here. I'm going to drop some clear glue in here. If it sticks, it sticks. And if it doesn't, we're all going to be just fine. Okay. I'm just going to do that so it doesn't flip up as much. Let's go back really quickly, and if we want, like we could even, let's cut it out and use it. Okay, look it. I almost didn't do it. I almost was like, I should save this for when I go see my boy. I don't need to do that. That is how I hoard all my stuff. That there could be a more perfect place to put this. Do I have plans to see my boy right now? No, I don't. Do I know we're going next month or 2 months? No, I don't. So use it now. Use it on this page in Hawaii. I would have liked, whoops. Ooh, guess what video's next, friends? A clean off the desk. I'm just going to do that. We're going to ooch it a little bit. I'm trying to cover the edges is where my eye caught that. Okay, we're going to do that. Perfect. Let's go back. So this page, I don't know what else I'm going to write on. We have lots of extra stuff. So this is a page where I'm learning that it's okay to add extra things. So as an example, I just happen to have a sticker here. So if I wanted to use this sticker and write a little journaling spot about mental health or how I helped at work today or whatever, instead of just saying I had a good day, I could write a little thing about it in here. So I'm gonna, now again, I still have this whole page, right? And I actually like it up there. All right, we're going to put it up in the corner because I like that it has some of the colors and the black and white. And obviously it's just about work. So, and then I already documented about dinner. So in here, what I'm saying is you could add random things, not just for decoration purposes. So it could be a Valentine thing. It could be, some of this little art that we have. And I want to be able to be looser with my interpretation on my pages. We could use like some of these stickers, although that I can't. I just can't. My brain won't let me. But, oh, interesting. So I just used a Valentine. This is interesting. So let me show you what I made. This is my planner. And I just, see this? It's just a little card. It's a little, I'm being very gentle because I don't know if it's dry. It's just a little Valentine that came in a little card from one of my friends at school, right? But I love it so much. And so I made it into a paper clip and I put it on our month of our anniversary. Now that probably won't go with this month, but I love it so much. I will probably move it into like my journal for that month, but like something like that we could put on this page. So I have lots of Valentines. So let's do that. Let's make ourselves a note. That is what we'll do. I have lots of Valentines still up in my office from the kids. Okay, we're going to put add cards, from kids here. Okay. I will bring them home. I will cut them up. I will glue them on here. It will not be like actual cards. It's like pieces of them or whatever. We'll add those in. I did leave it open in case we wanted to put something on the inside. I'm not too sure I want to do that, but it's definitely an option. So we could put it inside the bag if we wanted to. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that one for now. This is the next day. I made my little note here. One of my favorite notepads, not my jam, not my color, but I absolutely love them. I think I probably got them from Elizabeth at Never Hopeless. I'm assuming it could be from someone else, so please excuse me. It came in Happy Mail and I found a way to use them. So here it is. Okay. Today was the 100th day of school. And a frustrating supervision. Okay, I just wrote about... Okay, So we need another card in here. Okay, I just, look at this. I just had a sticker. It's here. It's here. I will find it. I just had a sticker. About the 100th day of school. Like, I took it off and stuck it somewhere because I wanted to use it. Shoot. Where did I put it? Did I put it in my sticker calendar? No, this is almost empty. Okay, but what day are we on? 5. I will write a note in here because we will come in and update this. Okay, so that's the 5th. I just need to find the sticker, but let's leave it for now. And we'll find a way. We'll find a way. Now, this is a beautiful magic piece of paper that I really love and I've been trying to use. I like it because see how it almost ties in here? It's a little bit much with this, I understand. But isn't it stunning? You guys, where would I put a sticker that says 100 day? If not, like I usually put it right here in front of me. Let's see. I'm looking for something. This says lots of love. It says February 14th. We could cut off February 14th. Obviously, we could add another tag behind it, but that's not giving me kind of like the amazing effect I'm looking for. And I'm not too sure why I have this set of stickers out here. But that certainly doesn't go. I'm going to move those out of my way because, well, what could we do for the 100th day of school? I'm really tempted by this piece of paper. I'm also very tempted. I think my eye is kind of drawn to some black behind that. So I'm wondering, let's do black. Let's just do black. Let's cut. This is construction paper from the kids' Valentine's. And I'm going to, it's already crooked, so I'm already winning. I mean, like really crooked. Oh my God. You guys, holy cow. All right, let's get us a piece that we can work with that's not crooked. I swear, I'm so skilled at some things, you guys. Cutting paper crooked is definitely one of them. It's one of my best skills I have. I'm going to go ahead and just fold this down to get us a cut point there. All right, so again, it's pretty flimsy paper. It is definitely just construction paper. Okay. I actually really like that. Okay, we're back. Now, I want to do like 100th day of school or something on here. And I guess we'll look at some of our numbers, right? I think I have black ones. We don't need black ones, do we? Words. I don't know if I have a separate thing of numbers or not. I don't. That's not good. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to dig for a minute. Here are some letters, and I know when I do this, you guys frequently cannot see because I kind of lean it against me, so I'm going to try not to do that. These are mostly letters, but some of them have numbers. I feel like I put my numbers somewhere else, but maybe, like, here's some numbers. Now we're going to have to be very careful because that may not show up on the black, so we might have to even put a piece of paper. So I'm just looking for a size right now, and I think there's going to be some in the bottom that will work. So, because I have some, oh, I also have some across the room. Let's see. Are these not amazing? They're amazing. But this is obviously the frustrating part, right? Like, it's so limited. I mean, I know we have this conversation in this community all the time of what you can write or spell with it. So we could do 1, 0. We could use the O up here, but then I guess you have one more O over here. Does green even work? Not really. Well, it would tie in here. Okay, so I guess the green's an option. I like that size. And I also have these down here. Oh, I know what I have. Wait, I know what I have. Wait, look. This is why you got to know your stash. This is why you got to know your stash. I'm so proud of myself right now. Let's go down here and in my die cuts, I have a whole set of numbers from Sweet Melissa. Amazing. Okay. This is exciting. We get to use it. You guys, look at the time she took to cut out zeros, 6. Is that a 7 or a 1? I think that's a 7. That's a 1. You guys, what fun. Okay, we'll put this away. This is exciting. Okay, so the tag is going to go, is it going to fit all the way in here? Did I cut it? Oh, it is right there. Okay, what I would love is either white. Let's mix up some color. No, we don't want to do that. That would be crazy. Let's not mix up colors. So we could do, obviously pink, and there's this kind of dark purple in here. So I have like kind of this light purple in here. That would kind of work. Let's see if we could find that, because I rarely will use that color. Like, that's a hard color for me to use personally. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's an O. I don't know. Okay, I actually like, the pink is cool. Look at that. That actually matches. This pink is amazing. It's on a textured paper, but I don't have I don't have matching ones. And if it comes from Melissa, I want it to be matchy. I'm playing with you, friend. There's that, but I do. I have the bright pink one. This is fun. Okay. So we'll do that. That's exciting. We'll put this one back here. Whoops. We'll put this one back here. And, oops, that did not make it into the bag or the box. And this, okay, that's exciting. We're going to do like, I think I'll use my other glue. I'm a little weary of this glue, you guys. I broke the thing, the beautiful charm from Brooke, and then I changed my glue bottle, and so I bought a new pin, and I reattached this charm on it, but this pin doesn't actually fit this thing. It's a little bit smaller. So when it's a little bit smaller, air gets in it, right? And then it's sad. So I don't know if this glue is going to work right now or not. We might have to have a little, yeah, it's not going to work. This is the daily life of Allison, you guys. And to top it off, I lost, maybe when we clean the desk, we'll find it, the pin that actually goes in here. But you can see I'm pushing so hard, it's coming out right here, which is not good. So if air flows one way, air should flow the other way, which means glue should come out, but it's not. It's coming out right here. So that's kind of a buzzkill right now, friends. Let me put this away and play with it later. Clean it later, rather. Let's try the $1, not even, school really bad glue. I'm super stubborn when it comes to stuff like this. I'm not going to waste this glue. Like, I will not. So we will be suffering through it. I know that seems stupid. A lot of you often are like, Allison, throw out the glue. I can't. I literally can't. And that kind of goes to some of our hoarding, I know. It also goes to, like, my grandparents, are from the Depression era. My parents raised me in a very, very conservative, like, spending way of waste not. And for all the recycling we do today, we don't recycle and we don't reuse. And I don't know. If it's usable, then we use it, right? So that's oftentimes where I get kind of stuck. Okay, that's kind of fun. I actually really like it. I'll put that glue there. Let's see if we have, I don't know, this Posca pen, I think is going to absorb right into here. We'll see. It might take a few attempts. Didn't space that super well, but we are going to be just fine. I have really, that was going to sound very dramatic. I was going to say I have very mixed emotions about this day. I have a range of thoughts about this day. I think that probably sounds better. My kids had such a great experience with this day in school as they were growing up, but it did tinker off as the kids get older, even in elementary school, and like the middle schools and high schools don't do anything with it. And I think it's a shame because I think it's just a really fun excuse to have a fun day at school that you can completely still like have curriculum, age appropriate curriculum, right? Anyway, the fifth graders do a shirt or some, I forgot. What did they do? Like five, they do something like 1,000 days of school or something, that whatever the math is that they got for fifth grade or whatever. So that's kind of fun. But like, even, I don't know, doesn't matter. However, the staff are hilarious because the staff always show up in, not all of them, but the ones that do knock it out of the park. And so there's a whole crew at our school that always does like mall walkers in their matching sweatsuits and stuff like that. And visors, like plastic visors and fanny packs and the whole thing. And then this year they, like, it's a little different every year, but this year they had these sweaters on that they all got. And I was like, I was sad because I really was like, I'm embarrassed, but I really like your sweater. Like, I would wear it anyway. They were all hearts. They were all like Valentine's Day kind of themed. And I was like, I really like your sweater and I would wear it anyway. It's okay. They all think I'm old anyway. So, okay. I'm actually kind of happy with that. So there's that. And then here's this. Now I see that this glue is not dried. So let's give it just a little bit of help. Because otherwise, for as horrible as that glue is, it will still glue all of this book together. And I don't want that, obviously. Okay, we're going to just put this over here for right now just to allow it a little space. And I'll find my sticker somewhere. So we are not making a dent in this journal. I am completely aware. 46 minutes. All right. This was... Okay. So here we had like this work meeting thing, and I'm going to put that in here. And then we had Olympic opening ceremonies. I wish I would have made this a flip. But I did not, because the other amazing part of this day, it was my little Rue's birthday. So we want to give her space. And I was going to just make her another tag. And maybe we need to do that because I don't necessarily want, and that's not thick enough. That's kind of fun with the polka dots though. It matches, right? I mean, I took a strip of this and glued, and then I cut it off my book. This used to be a pocket, just like this, do the geometry. I don't know, whatever, right? That's not quite what I want, I don't think. Like, I don't want her to only have this much space and the Olympics to have all of this space. But this doesn't work, like you can't see the paper behind it. And it would make a fun... It would make a fun flip or something. I think we need to do a little bit better job at birthday. So let's see what some choices are. I guess... Okay, my thought right now is that we add like a journaling spot here. It would be the black paper. We would have to add some white paper on top of it to journal about the opening ceremonies. So that's kind of what I'm thinking there. And then how big of a tag do we need for Rue? Let's see here. I just grabbed some cards. I just want to see the size. the size we're looking at here. I realize. Okay, that's an okay option for me, oddly enough. We have some pink here, some pink here, some pink here. I realize we're dealing with primary colors up here, but we can't make everybody happy. This is square. And I like actually that it says Texas up there. So I feel like that could work. This is another choice. We could do something like this, which obviously ties in. Oh, I might like that a little bit more actually. Because we could put like birthday washi or something. And then on the back, ooh, that's a lot. So we would need to make this the front. Let's do that. We're just going to make it work. We're not going to fiddle around with this too much. It's not, you know, it's a page in our journal, friends. And I could get stuck on it. I'm going to pull that for March. I'm going to pull it for March, but that's funny. Yeah, we'll see. All right. We will see. Okay, this is actually Christmas, so let's put that in there. All right, let's do this. I'm going to do this part with you, and then I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to have to obviously do some work on my own down here. And then the next journal I want to come back for is clean off the desk. And then we got to make our, okay, if I do this, it's going to flip this way, which is fine. We're still going to cover this up with like a birthday sticker or something. So I'm curious if I want this at the top with a birthday sticker. We probably do. So we're going to put this way. And I see a little bit of the red. Again, we're going to be fine. In fact, I'm going to drop it down even more and give myself a little bit more space in there. I'm going to call this like finishing up February part 1, I think. I think I'll probably come back and film the second part with you guys or some more with you. Not all of it, obviously, but I think we're going to do that. Then I have some like fun birthday washi. The problem is it's very transparent. I would love to use this. So I think I'll get out my birthday envelope, my birthday scrap envelope. I mean, that would be kind of fun. Because we are down to the nitty gritty on this. If I use this, this might be the day. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit. I don't like the yellow, which I have. It's not really birthday, but I kind of have it with my birthday stuff. I really... They're both candles. That's funny. All right, let me get my... Let me get this. I'm going to do this. You guys. How do you, oh my God. Let's just look how crooked it is. Let's just see, right? So there's the straight line here. And look at what I did. Holy moly, Allison. Now, again, we're assuming this is a straight line on the bottom and we're kind of close up here. So it's pretty straight. Jeez Louise. All right, let's do that. That's a little bit better. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's a front or back to this paper. One side seemed a little bit darker than the other. Okay, Let's get this in here like this. Yeah, that's okay. And then I will put a piece of white paper here so that will match that, and I'll write about that. Okay, this this I'm going to keep playing with. I'm going to get out my birthday stuff and see about some birthday stickers or something to kind of cover up this thing up here. And maybe we'll do this washi down here. Does that work? Sure. Let's do that. So stinking cute. Okay. So whoops, there's that. And then on the back, we'll probably do the same thing. I'll probably put like a birthday title up here and some washi down here. Oh, we're not gonna get it all used up. Okay, so there's that. I'll finish that up. Let's go back to the second really quickly. There's really nowhere for birthday tape, is there? And if I do, we're still not going to use it up. But we could put a little bit down here. Let's, oh. Okay, now he's glued in his hole because I used that stupid liquid glue. If I rip him, I'm going to rip him. Okay, so now he's not coming out. That's a little sad. All right, we're going to do that. But that's fine. I mean, he's fine in there. That's where I wanted him, but it's not interactive. But that's okay. He still kind of looks like he's interactive. All right, there's that washi. Dang it. When's the next birthday? Shoot. All right, that will not go into our used pile this month. That's all right. I think I have one thing this month, you guys. All right, that's going to be the birthday card there. We could... Those are just my stickies. We've already put something on the page for all of them. This is my brand new washi that I just got at my last scrap crop day that I won. Actually, I did win this. I mean, I bought raffle tickets and... Oh, stop it. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. All right. Oh, it's like pretty sticky though. It's good washi. This was a brand that we opened together and I forgot what it was, but I think it's a good brand is what I'm trying to say. I wish more people would mark it on the inside. Okay, I like that. We could have done this, but it was a little bit much. We could still do it up here. I'll see what my stickers are. I could white this out is what I would do because this is transparent. I would like white this out with my correction pen a little bit to get almost a clear or a white background. And then I would put the pink candles across the top, but I don't think I need to do that. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Okay, this is going to be part one, finishing February part one. Again, most of my pages are done. Okay, I have a few things like that I've put in there that I need to find a space for that didn't kind of get journaled yet. And then we have this last week that's again partially done. This page is almost done, but again we have another little thing. Okay, I know what I want to do with this, so give me one. I just need to find a way to do it. I want this. Okay, let's just find it really quick. I want to do just a clear flip. Let's see, just hang tight with me. I don't know if I can find a thing to do it. Where would I put those things? Don't know. This is not what I want. This will probably work. Let's see. This is a clear pocket I cut off of something. I used to have it in my planner as like this is like it had stickers in it or something, right? I just cut half of it off. I think that's kind of amazing. And let's do it. I like the idea. We're going to... My husband's listening to whatever, and I sent him, oh my gosh, he's listening to my whatever's I sent him, messages or Instagram. I don't know. I love him so much. All right, so we're going to do that. And you guys, if you're, well, even if you're not hockey fans, this was a game, man. This was cool. All right, we're going to do, what did I do? Let's cut it a little bit short. I don't have enough room over here. Okay, this was a game. And this player on our team, if you didn't watch it, I will give you I mean, you already know they won. This guy, there was a penalty like against him. He was hooked. One of the Canadian players high sticked and, you know, shot up too high, brought his stick up too high, hooked his stick into his helmet, right? And was like going like this in his helmet, knocked out 2 of his teeth. Yeah. So he went off the ice. He came back, whatever. And then he's the one that got the winning goal in overtime. It was like, you can't write a book like that. I mean, it was amazing. All right. I'm also looking at this right here. See, happy birthday to you. We're going to cut that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to rip the bottom. That's weird. All right, we'll cut here and maybe glue. So it might look something like that. Okay, that's what I'm working with right now. Okay, this is going to be part 1. I'm going to go, like, I'm going to go gather a few things like my birthday packet here. See what else kind of has to happen. But again, some of these are done, right? This one's not done. We need to figure it out. So I'll bring you back for part 2 of finishing February. Okay. Thanks for being here, you guys. Let me know how your journal's going. Today's the last day. So my goals for today are finish this journal, clean off my desk, and at least pull some items for March. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to get a journal made today because I need to go upstairs and I want to go upstairs and spend some time with my husband today. And, you know, but I would like to finish this journal, clean off the desk, and at least gather some of my hoarded items and film that for you because I want to do essentially a capsule this month, like of my hoarded items. And I'm really actually struggling with it. So I think it'll be like an interesting process for me at least to kind of figure out why I'm pulling things. So anyway, that's my hope. All right. Thanks for being here, you guys. I will talk to you soon. And I hope you find something today that inspires you.